watching the video. I'm doing the quest Uncle Sam's. It's I believe, one of the first stages to entering the Enclave. So honestly, I have not really done this quest because I always went to the second stage of entering the Enclave. And yeah, I'm not sure how I always did it, but I always ended up in the Deathclaw nest in the mire. So let's see how this actually supposed to go out. And look at a few notes that we got from the Brotherhood still. Okay, so Paladin Triage notes just that missing Senator Sam Blackwell might be the key to unlocking the nukes. Chrome Carrier, the Carlston, Harold was the last person to see him. I should pay a visit to her office and see what I can find. And that's what I'm just doing, recapping of what I know. And yeah. Now I did find a few glitches in the game so far when I go into an instance, like in the Rusky Pick, and there was some UV lighting issues where it was so bright it was blinding. So I'm going to show those glitches so far this season in a video this week. And yeah. So as I move my way up, I'll try to keep myself quiet so you can enjoy the video. Okay, nothing much I can do about the noise outside. So her office is like a separate instance by itself. I don't know, I just like lockpicking, making sure all doors are open and so forth. Making sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. Oh, okay, we do have a few holotapes to listen to.
Alright, it's recording. Thank you again for reaching out to me. I can't tell you how shocked I was to find out your letter was the real deal.
Of course, Miss Carter. Hope the trek wasn't too arduous.
It was an experience. Not a lot of my interviews start with a bag over my head. Just glad it didn't end up being a prank, I suppose.
I apologize for that. Maintaining a low profile is a requirement for us now.
And why is that, Senator? Why did you leave your position so suddenly?
Leaving was the only way I thought I'd be able to protect my family, Miss Carter. But I've since realized that I've left a lot of other people I care about in grave danger. I was hoping you could help me correct that.
What are you talking about, Senator?
There are sinister forces at work in the halls of government. I and my fellow members of the Free States will no longer be shackled to the putrefying corpse of this nation. No, nor should anyone who values their lives. There is only one recourse left for the people of the United States. Strike out on your own. Take whatever you can carry, get off the grid, and get there fast. The end is coming, Miss Carter. And when it does, your government has no interest in keeping you safe.
Sinister forces? The end is coming? Senator, you're making some big claims here. Do you have evidence to back it up?
This is not some doomsday fever dream, if that's what you're asking, Miss Carter. I received my information from reliable sources. Yes.
And I'm supposed to take your word for it?
You're going to have to, Miss Carter. I'm trying to save lives, not put more at risk by exposing my sources.
Senator, I'm not trying to be rude here, but it sounds like you're trying to start a panic, and without evidence, I'm not willing to be a part of that. I also have it under the strictest confidence that you've been seen making multiple visits to a certain Charleston neurologist as of...
My health is not the issue here, Miss Carter. These are people's lives. The executive branch, captains of industry, the Department of Agriculture. I peeked into their world and they threatened my life, my daughter's life. We're just pawns to them. And the only way we survive is to step off the board. All I'm asking is that you share that message.
I meant no offense. You just have to know how this looks from my end.
I understand. It's just a sensitive topic.
Would you mind if I asked you one last question?
If it means you'll get the word out. Go ahead.
You never resigned as senator. Is that something you're planning to do?
I am. Consider this interview my formal resignation. Spread the word, Miss Carter. All I ask is that my warning goes with it. And nothing else. Now, if you wouldn't mind, my daughter and I have a lot to do. We're on our own out here, after all.
Speaker Pool! Wait, please, just a moment of your time.
Just what I need. I'm sorry. I don't have time right now, Miss Carter.
Are we still looking for Governor Evans? Is it true that Holbrook is the acting governor?
No. The line of secession clearly states that the Speaker outranks the majority whip. Look, I don't have time for...
Is it true that a mob of zombies attacked the southwestern checkpoint?
What foolish... No. It was people affected by the radiation. There's a parcel of them over in the medical center. Poor souls.
Has there been any word from Washington yet, ma'am? Are we still at war? What about the mutations and the reports of the people seeing the Mothman?
Okay, that's enough. The Herald used to be an upstanding paper, and y'all are fixing to turn it into a rag. This is a closed session. Marshall, see that our friend finds her way out. Mothman. Really?
You heard her. Closed session. No reporters.
Oh, damn it. Fine, but there have been reports of people seeing the Mothman.
Uh-huh. Get out of here before I pull your press badge.
Okay. I'm going. You don't have to shove.
Okay, interview notes. Overall impression, I don't think Blackwell was crazy, but something was off. Very little to go gain from leaving his position. Honestly believes that there's an evil force at work here. Is he losing it? Just hiding it better with the rest of us? Next step, track down whose sinister forces are sent to running for the hills. General notes. After interview, arrived in a handmade envelope, flavor with the CPD. Got me the print match. They're the center's holy shit. Meet site Bakley Springs train station. Meet at dawn by masked young woman. Clearly Judy. Blackwell probably forgot we met at the governor's ball, and a masked older man, clearly the senator. Roughly half an hour hike, pretty much due east. Could see the sunrise through the fog. Nice though, those guys. High pass through a steam over high hill. Small bit of marsh into a cave, then down an elevator. This can be taken from the tapes. Blackwell is the serious politician mode on message from and trying his damnedest to make sure I was scared about the things he claims to be bumping into tonight. Okay. So now we're looking for Blackwell's bunker. And that is over here. And I do apologize, I don't know where the gunfire is at. I've been looking for it. I know I'm getting close. Okay, I don't know where the gunfire is coming from. I'm just gonna try to get a little distance and then fast travel to the next location. And that should be over here at the waste dump. So there's a Brockway Springs station, and she went for a little drive, it looks like. Okay. This is always the location I usually bump into, the abandoned area. Let me repronounce it. It's abandoned waste dump. So yeah. And when I first came here, I actually came through the back entrance. And yeah. There will be, what, 2, 3 Deathclaws in here at times. Looks to be a checkpoint. Now, you do want to hide underneath of here to give yourself some protection away from the Deathclaws. They have been beefed up, and they are more stronger than before. So for a weaker player who's under, say, 100, you're gonna be easy prey, because I'm just barely full 60, and yeah. Now, if I remember correctly, one of them actually should have some body parts. And this should activate the next part of...
Invalid credentials. Access denied.
Yeah, so I came across this elevator at one point. Didn't even know about Uncle Sam's quest, and just the Bunker Buster quest began. Did I actually receive anything? Like anything new? No. So I believe it's the one pit over here. We'll find a body, I believe. Cracked egg, Deathclaw egg. You will find a few Deathclaw eggs in this area.
Commencing op summary. Agent Gray reporting. Blackwell won't be causing any more problems. The bypass holotape got me into the bunker as expected, though a longer range is recommended for future models. Essentially had to play the thing standing on top of the access panel to get it to work. Without the lures to distract those freaks, I might be dead instead of the senator. Once inside, I was briefly halted by Blackwell's laser grid, but resetting the power allowed me to grant myself clearance. Recovery of the access card to our facility was less successful. I found a keypad, but was unable to decipher the code. Recommend sending in a specialist to collect it. I'm proceeding to the next target, after which I'll... Wait. What happened to the power? The lures! Oh, God.
Okay, the way I just went is a method I did when I first came down here as a weaker player. Looking for these because I couldn't defeat the Deathclaws. So you had to sneak around and try to get past them. And these are the lures that he was talking about because they were easily destroyed. It's Enclave sensor arrays. Now I'm not sure about over here. I could have sworn I just went into one of the nearby vaults at one point. Might have been just me. But yeah, there's quite a few spots around here. They can sneak around, and I believe, yeah, I came through this area here. Because there was an elevator back there. I was wondering where this went to since it was on the side of the mountain.
Invalid credentials. Access denied.
And yes, that holotape will sometimes glitch. So I do apologize about that. Now from here, you really don't need any power armor. Let's see here. There's a laser grid. I see it on the bottom. It's been a while since I've done this. Toner might be helpful. Okay, we have Blackwell's terminal. Oh, I should say his daughter's terminal. So we'll see a few nodes. I'm just gonna slightly go fast. If everyone can just pause the video and read what she has to say. Okay, it seems like she saw a scorch piece in that last note. And this seems to be her room. If I remember correctly, he did something to the security system. Requiring higher hacking skill. Through circuit breaker out, laundry room. I could do all that. Oh, I could do it in the infiltrator invader. It should reset the system for me so I can get in. But I want to show you how I do it correctly. Okay. I should probably take that with me. And that's not a note, that's actually a quest item, so that shouldn't disappear anytime soon. Let's take a look what each item's at. Circuit conduit. We don't need that. This should be 4 items, if I remember correctly. Okay. Nope. Wrong way. Okay, it was bad memory, but I like to make sure I'm doing this correctly. So, circuit breaker in the laundry room, open air valve, that's over here, and then activate circuit conduit upstairs vents. Okay, this is second, and this is first. And there is a time limit on here. I believe it was...
Complete. Error. Handprint credentials required. Please approach. Credentials recorded. Access granted.
And that's everything we needed. Now, I didn't go through everything in here, so I'm going to do that real quick. Make sure we don't miss any notes. Okay. Ooh, not sure what happened, but he just lost his daughter. I'm looking around, I don't see any other notes besides what we saw in the terminal. Okay. I don't see any yellow lights. That's usually the holotapes I would spot. Ooh, what? Low on food. Head to Baker Springs to the west from the cave mouth. Run through going outside. Checklist before leaving. Okay. Back to the main mission. I'm guessing that's Samuel. Oh, I should say Blackwell. That's his terminal. We're coming for you. Honey rifle, that didn't do him too well. Okay.
9 a.m. Degenerative neurological conditions. Room 121. 10:30 radiation therapy training. Lab 206. Noon. Family medicine rotation. Bald Techu Free Clinic. Keeps going like that. Your daughter Judy's a busy woman, Senator, but not hard to find. You've been sticking your nose where it doesn't belong, Samuel, and now you've gone too far. We're coming for you, and your family. This was your warning.
Okay, just like the last terminal, I'm just gonna go through this quite fast. So if you need be, just pause the video and read them at your own time. Okay, so this one, the code just changed, so luckily it does show us. So this disease, it moved too fast, so fast that 1 minute she was fine, then the next, gone. Okay. So it sounds like she died to the scorch. The scorch disease, not becoming it. Okay, so you did draw on the Deathclaws, so that's how you try to get away from them. Back off, Sam. The decision has been made. The automatic silos are being built in Appalachia. Won't get the same early warning system as anyone else. But if you breathe a word about this timing, this okay, you keep implying is this between the military and civilian warning system? I'll make sure you spend the rest of your days in jail. You're going to start a panic, Sam. We're not discussing this again. Russell. Okay. And if I remember correctly, it was one of these two paintings, I think. Case number, just on Alberghetti. Oh, it's his divorce. Welcome Center, Control ID. American election has been by one of the greatest honors America can receive. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's one ID from his daughter's death. It's the one you want. Hello. Teja Malmo, community only. This Congress bunker project has been exactly the break we needed. The Modus machine and Voltec members of your own government, they all part of it. I've got a lot of chat about the deep of agriculture having a outsized on what's going on. Senate Ellicott is the heart of this. I guarantee it, but I wouldn't be shocked for a moment if this was well all the way up to the top. Remember this number, 417604. It's the invoice number for the order of place of depot of actual Ezra Crest, bound the number of bunker. They claim it's part of the facility's automatic effort. That's a lie. The invoice is industrial equipment, high tech. It's lots of it. The automatic thing just cover it up. Some of the stuff is military grade equipment, Sam. Biological warfare, human experimentational. They're gearing up to go to war, or maybe likely the end of one. I'm gonna keep this digging on my end, see where the thread goes, but you might want to make yourself scarce, Sam. No telling how these people will react if they find out we know what they are up to. And that was August 16th, 77. So about 2 months before the bombs dropped. Okay, so I know it was one of the pictures around here. There should be a button. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let me try the daughter's death real quick. I think I am doing this correctly.
Error. 6-digit code required.
Oh. 2158. No. 84.
Code
Yes.
accepted.
Yeah, it was the daughter's death code which I found. Okay, we're gonna listen to the holotape and see what we're gonna get into.
Greetings, esteemed Congressman or Senator. Welcome to the future of the United States government. Welcome to the White Spring. Designed with comfort and safety in mind, the White Spring Bunker, located directly below the lavish resort of the same name, will act as your very own oasis in the event of a hostile nuclear strike. All you need to do is present the enclosed access card upon your arrival, and our automated bunker management mainframe will do the rest, guiding you through the process of getting to know your new home, all while supporting the continuation of the necessary functions of government. So when the inevitable comes, won't you join us at the White Spring?
So with that, that's how you pretty much start your journey into the Enclave. I'm gonna stop here, and I'll start my next video in a bit. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.